Hello and welcome to this sewing tutorial. In this video, I'll show you how to make the Mary skirt in the mini and maxi version. It's a super cute skirt, it's beginner friendly, easy to dress up or down, and perfect for the summer. So let's go. For this project, you'll need a sewing machine. A serger is useful but not necessary. Non-stretchy fabric. A 20 to 30 centimeter long invisible zipper. Matching thread. Scissors or rotary cutter, pins or clips, something to mark out the darts with, an iron, and the Mary skirt sewing pattern that's linked in the description below together with all of my equipment. For the maxi skirt, there are a total of 5 pattern pieces to cut out. The first piece, A, is the front of the skirt and needs to be cut on the fold. So start by folding your fabric and placing the pattern, making sure that the edges are lined up and that the grain line is right. Now pin and cut out the pattern piece and mark out the darts. Pieces C and D are also cut on the fold. Pattern piece B is cut out twice. And don't forget to mark out the darts. For the miniskirt, pattern piece B is cut once on the fold. We're gonna start by sewing the darts, so fold your fabric so that the markings are even on both sides, and then pin it in place. Place your fabric in your sewing machine, starting at the wide part of the dart. Stay stitch and then sew following the markings. When you get to the end, continue to sew outside of the dart without stay stitching. Then, lift up your needle and your presser foot, pull the fabric out and cut the thread, leaving about 10 centimeters of thread. Now, tie a couple of knots with the thread. I usually tie around 3 knots. Then cut the remaining thread and you've sewn a dart. There are a total of 4 darts, so sew them all like this. When you've sewn all of your darts, you're gonna overlock the edges of every pattern piece. If you don't have a serger, you can use a regular sewing machine and sew with a zigzag stitch. Now that all pieces are overlocked, we're gonna assemble the back pieces. So place them on top of each other with right sides facing. We're gonna place a slit in the back, so measure where you want your slit to start. I put mine 41 centimeters from the bottom. Place a pin where your slit should start and then pin along the rest of the skirt above the pin that's marking your slit. Now sew with a straight stitch from the top to where your slit will start. The seam allowance is always 1 centimeter and is already included in the pattern. Now we're gonna press the seam open like this and pin the pressed edges and sew with a straight stitch. And there you have your slit. Now we can attach the back to the front, so place the back piece on top of the front piece with the right sides facing. We're going to start by pinning and sewing the right side all the way down. On the other side, we're gonna install an invisible zipper. So pin the right side of the zipper to the right side of the fabric, like this. Then you're gonna sew as close to the zipper teeth as you can, preferably using an invisible zipper foot. Now you're gonna zip up the zipper and line it up with the other side of the skirt. Then pin it in place and sew. Now our zipper is installed and we can pin the rest of the skirt together and sew from where the zipper ends all the way down to the bottom of the skirt. Now place the back lining, piece D, on top of the front lining, piece C, with right sides facing each other. Pin and sew the left side. Now we're going to attach the lining to the skirt, so place the front lining on top of the front skirt with right sides facing, and then the back lining will be pinned on top of the back part of the skirt. Now we're going to sew along the whole upper part of the skirt, again with 1 centimeter seam allowance. And then we're going to sew down the zipper right here. Now we can turn our lining right side out and we're going to sew a few centimeters down the darts to secure the lining. Repeat this on all of the 4 darts. Now we're going to hem the skirt, so fold the bottom up 1 centimeter and press. Then fold another centimeter and press again, before pinning and sewing along the whole bottom. And there you have it. The skirt is done and I absolutely love how it turned out. It fits so nicely, I love the shape that it gives you, and it's so comfortable at the same time. If you make this skirt, I would love to see it, so please tag me at General Atelier, and also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want more sewing tutorials. I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!